Hello everyone. First of all, I just have to say that this weather we are experiencing right now in South Carolina it's literally like the perfect weather. There's no humidity. It's like 73 degrees right now. There's a little breeze blowing into the warehouse. We've got our door open. Like, this is just, it is truly paradise. Also, shout out this random guy at the flea market the other day that was selling these, a whole pack of these like Celsius little water packs. They are technically expired, but I've been drinking them. It's like Celsius without the fizz. You just mix it with like a bottle of water. Pretty good, pretty good. It's got 200 milligrams of caffeine in here, so this should be an interesting video. Also, shout out my friend Chris, Flip the World TX on Whatnot and Instagram, I think. But I bought some stuff from him on Whatnot the other day, and he sent me this Masters koozie as like an additional gift. And it's really nice because it has these like magnets in the back. So I don't know if they're strong enough to hold a bottle of water. I guess there's only one way to find out, huh? So today's video is another trip to the Goodwill bins. Haley and I go there looking for things that we could sell on Whatnot mostly, but we do still sell on eBay occasionally. We actually sold this. It's a $200 Disney pin. We sold that, I guess, yesterday. Kim shipped it out for us today, so that was a pretty good eBay sale. But most of the stuff, like 98% of the stuff we sell on the Whatnot app. And we do sell a little bit in our booth as well. So when we go to the bins, generally we're thinking about Whatnot, and occasionally we think about things for the booth. And if we happen to find something that's like really niche and valuable, then that's the type of item we'll list on our eBay store. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Again, this stuff is expired, but I think that's just a general suggestion, not really like a hard stop there. Also, just to make sure we can get completely off track before today's video begins, we have a water softener attached to our well at our house, and I feel like it's using a lot of salt. I thought we were only gonna have to put a bag of salt in every like month or two, but I feel like we're going through 2 or 3 bags of salt every month. And salt's expensive, it's like $20 a bag. So the whole point of having a well is so you have less water bills. You don't have any water bills with a well. But then I feel like I'm spending just as much money on salt for the water softener as we would spend on water. So I don't know. If you have a well with a water softener, let me know. What do you spend on salt? Maybe you have a leak. Maybe we're leaking salt. I don't know. Anyway, so sorry. I think the caffeine's kicking in. Maybe let's get into the Goodwill bins footage.
There's a lot of people here today. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Oh goodness, we got purses, but we got competition. I might move on. Got a Vera new tags. Woo. Oh, it's crazy. Crazy in here. San Antonio, sure. This little bag. Good morning. Good morning. Quick hug. Niche. Oh man, this is nuts, you guys. Kenneth Cole reaction. That's cute. I'm just gonna like go and get the leftovers.
Looks like a purse bin over there. Everybody's jumping in there. Plush. Looks like maybe most of the new stuff is on the other side. Man, it's so loud in here. Let's put back our Sven over here. Grab him. So Vera Bradley. I don't really care about the yarn in there, but this is like a cool Vera Bradley clear bag. Oh, it's a little acrylic thing with a beetle in there. That's cool. Got some toys. I know, there was like 6 people, like, yeah, it was crazy. I just decided that I was not gonna get purses today.
Fisher price, $19.85. Huh. Take a chance on him. Look him up later.
Okay, this could be good. This is a Martha Stewart tree skirt. Like a burlap. It's a good size too. It would be kind of heavy, maybe like $6 or $7, but I think I'll get it, at least for now. Oh, a little lobster squishmallow. We'll get that guy. Oh, you'll tailor your spider head cover. Cool, thanks man. I've actually thought about getting that putter recently.
Some bags over here, see if there's anything. Blue Lemon. There's a Taylor Swift. Could be a knockoff of some sort. We'll throw it in for now. I like picking up stuff like this. It's just, I don't know, there's no like brand or anything, but not everybody's looking for stuff like this. They're trying to look for all the coaches and all like the, you know, things that everybody knows. And it's nice to pick up things that... That was crazy. Crazy. Did they really?
Yes.
Wow.
It happens in here. Watch your car.
Yeah.
When you're digging in something, they push your car aside.
Yeah, very true.
Man, because it's going to disappear.
Yeah. Got a Vera, the Escapade wristlet. Cute. Definitely pick up everything Vera if it's in good condition at the bins, just because they're so cheap. That's also really cute. Again, no brand, but I feel like someone would want that for a couple dollars. This one's pretty. Oh, it's a lily. Cute little wallet. Oh, I'll take that.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure this is a fake. Yeah, this is a fake.
We got some hey dudes right here. A little bit of dirt on the toes, but women's 8. Those are kind of cute. Here, let's see if there's anything else in here. It's kind of a crazy day today. A lot of people, especially for a day that's not half price. Little Kavu bag. This says OGIO on it. I might grab that. Build-A-Bear frog. Might look that up. That's kind of an unusual one. That's kind of a cute little mushroom guy. Somersaults by Avon. Grab them. This American Eagle Outfitters denim tote bag. I'll grab that.
Thank you. Are you sure you don't want these? I'm okay. Thank you so much. Vera kind of has gone down a little bit downhill for us, but it's still like when you can get it for like less than $2 each,
Yeah,
it's still worth it.
It's not, I mean, it's just the prices here just got so insane.
I know, they really are.
That I'm like,
Thank
I
you.
just can't even be bothered.
Yeah.
And then like, I mean, like
Ooh, that's
yesterday I walked out with only two persons.
Really? I like that one.
Like that.
Oh, thank you. Please, are you sure you don't want these?
I'm sure.
Okay.
I only
Thank
don't
you.
really have it for you guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, here's one. This I knew I found a good one.
Okay, are you getting that one? Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I told you.
Thank you so much.
I'm not going to buy them.
Yeah.
Turn around and sell them to you because you're here.
That's true. You're so kind. Thank you. A couple little like small bags were in the bottom of this bin. This is the one everybody was going crazy in. A lot of like Ipsy type stuff. I think if you like got a bunch of them together, you might can get a couple bucks for them. I am gonna get this one though. This is a new attack, like just simple loft bag. I think somebody would be great to, you know, put makeup in or something like that.
Oh, look at that. Wow. A vintage mushroom pillow. That is that's so cool. It's like, I don't know what the term is. Embroidered? Mushroom stuff is super hot. Oh, this wooden thing. What the world is this? It's kind of loose. It's got like this engraving on the toes. It's really pretty. I just don't know what it is. I'm sure somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, you should definitely get that. That's really good." It might be. Look at this big gourd. It's broken though.
Okay, I just found this blanket. I'm trying to see what kind of animal is on it. I feel like animal blankets do tend to be do really well. I think it's wolves. Wolves or bears or something. I couldn't find a tag along the edge, but this is like a really thick, nice blanket. Unfortunately, they don't charge like $2 anymore. They're actually gonna weigh it. but I think it actually might be worth the pickup, and it's big. We got a Columbia jacket, size medium, really thick. Let's see if the zipper works. It's actually nice, really warm. Omni heat. Here's another Columbia, literally like just right next to it. Men's extra large. This one is old. You can kind of tell by the feel of the fabric. It definitely has almost like a sticky feeling about it, slightly. But it's such a good size. It's more of like a parka, maybe. I'm gonna take a chance.
So I just found this mouse, and he's like super like bulky and muscly. And at first I just thought he was funny, but he's actually old. He's from 1985, Graphics International. Got a Coca-Cola bear, new with tags and with the bottle. He's got a couple of fuzzies on. Oh, he's got a big stain down there too. Pass on that one.
Oh, check this out. This is a great brand. I think I've only found the like button-up shirts. This is Howler Bros. Heed the Call, size medium. It's a really cool graphic on the front and a nice color. Yeah, that's awesome. That's a great sweatshirt. Nike dry fit shorts. And they're white, but they have like a couple of marks on it, but nothing too crazy. We'll grab them.
I just found this sitting in this pile right here. It's a slim twist exerciser. It looks like some kind of like Lazy Susan turned exercise thing. You like stand on it and like shimmy your hips or whatever. It's kind of cool. Maybe we'll throw that in the booth for a couple bucks. Or maybe we'll look it up. Maybe it might be pretty good. Stuff like that is either like worth $5 or $100. There's no in between.
Mavi literally just handed me this and she's like, this is full of Euros. So let's take a look. I'm gonna have to repay her somehow. Look at all of these. This is insane. Oh, she's so nice. She even put some wallets in here because I really like wallets. They do well for us. Look at that. That one's really cool.
I found another plush that I've never found before. It's this little bear. Goodwill wanted $2 for it and never sold there, so that's why it's at the bins. But this is a Vera Bradley baby. Vera Bradley teddy bear. Yeah. I didn't even know Vera Bradley made teddy bears. Oh, I thought this was like, it's still really pretty fabric, but I thought maybe this is fabric and that's a table runner. I like that fabric though. Maybe I'll get this. Throw it in the booth. Looks to be at least a couple yards of this like really pretty blue fabric. Maybe like, I don't know, it's got some people on there. I might get that. Throw it in the booth. I just found this. It's like a, I don't think it's hand painted, no. Kelly Montano or whatever. But it's like a painting of a mason jar filled with tomato sauce, maybe? I don't know. It's just big enough to put on our shelf at the booth. And I think we're down here in South Carolina, so people love mason jars. This also feels like very thick and high quality, like much better quality than you get at Home Goods or Hobby Lobby or something. So I think if somebody actually touches that with their hands and feels how nice it is, they'll definitely be willing to spend a couple bucks on it at the booth.
You guys, it's a Columbia day today. This is a women's 1X, but it's got like the internal Omni heat lining. Omni heat stuff does actually much better than like the rest of like just, you know, regular stuff or like the cool wicking or whatever. This is awesome and a great size. Let's make sure the zipper works. Make sure there's no like holes or anything. I think we're good to go.
I was looking at this. This is like a foldable, like open display thing, you know? They can pop open. I guess people use it at card shows or something. I don't know why that's in there. I don't know if somebody would want that or not. I don't really have a use for it, but it's kind of cool that it's here. But then I found two things in here I'm gonna get for the booth as well. Look at this. It's all like embroidered, I guess. I don't know. Like some of the little gold things are missing from the very corners, but like this is all handmade. Christmas something. Christmas 1980. Marjorie F. Coe, mother. So definitely handmade. That is beautiful. Gonna get it. Put it in the booth, even though it's not Christmas. I still think somebody might. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Mommy gave us this little coffee bag. Limited edition. Very nice. Thank you, Mavi. And then I also found this. It's like a, not quite lace, but it's definitely like hand stitched. I'm not crazy about the frame, but it is hand framed. Ziegler Art and Frame from Tulsa, Oklahoma. So the fact that somebody took it to a framing shop and probably paid $100 to get this framed means it's pretty intricate. So we might get that too. I don't think this stuff is weighed. I think it's like $2 a piece or something, but if it's weighed, I might not get this one, but I'm definitely going to get the Christmas one because that is too cool. Let's see what else is in here. That's 1 of 10. The door to the Bacchanal etching, 1 of 10. It's literally like art. Walterboro, South Carolina. I was born in Walterboro, South Carolina. I might get that too. Get a bunch of art for the booth. Some of this Hot Wheels roller set. Maybe some red lines. This is from I think the 90s. I don't see a date on it. Removing, and it's got the play mat in there. Based on the kid. Oh, it's 1997. 1997 Hot Wheels. I got some art today. It says etching, 1 of 10. So I don't know if that's handmade or whatever. It's hand framed, and it's signed on there. So I don't know, just kind of cool. A couple paintings, some bags. I'm getting this Hot Wheels case. Yeah, it wasn't. Probably. I'll buy it for you. You can add it to our thing, and then it won't charge us any extra money.
It's a Columbia day today, you guys. Look at another one. Columbia 2XL, made in USA, vintage snap tee jacket. That is awesome.
This looks interesting. I don't know what it is. I mean, obviously, it's a map. At the bottom, it says reproduced by 666, their engineer group army. Maybe like Army of Engineers. I don't know. That's pretty cool.
Someone just put this back. This is a travel-on bag. It's kind of like a newer style. I feel like that looks a little bit newer. It's got like cup holders on the side. It's a crossbody. Lots of function here. Oh, and it's RFID. Yeah. Throwing it in.
Haley is questioning my painting. Well, not paintings, but
I very much
whatever.
am questioning your paintings.
I think they'll work out. I got a couple
Prints.
other things. I got this like little embroidery craft kit. Throw that in the booth for a couple bucks. I got this little basket to put in the booth so we could put stuff in it, you know?
Cute.
I got this, which is like I think it's a planter, but it's made in USA. It's got a little bit of crazy, yeah. Throw that in the booth. And then
Do you know what you could do with this?
What?
You could put probably 2 Harry Tornado soaps in here.
Mm-hmm.
You could put
Or a
soaps
Harry
in here.
Tornado soap and a Harry Tornado hot sauce right
Yeah.
next to each other.
Ooh, and like gift set.
Yep.
Perfect gift set.
Perfect gift set. And then I just found this Diodora duffel bag. I put some stuff in it too.
Is it Diodora or is it Diodora?
I think it's Diodora. Definitely vintage. And then I put 2 pairs of shoes in here. There's a pair of Sorel boots.
Oh, those are nice.
Kind of cool. Kind of a little funky.
Funky fresh.
Funky fresh. I know winter is almost over. Well, I don't know. It's like 45
Not for
degrees
a lot of
outside.
people.
And then some little kids' Justin boots. A little dirty. I feel like we could get more money in the booth for these than on Whatnot. If we sold these on Whatnot, they'd go for like $3. We could put them in the booth for like $8, and I guarantee that we sold in the same week.
Yeah.
So I think that's everything.
Nice because like we're not having to make the like $200 for booth rent.
Yeah,
Like,
we've
we're-
already made the booth rent this
Yeah.
month so far in the first
So it's very exciting.
2 weeks. I'm looking up this frog, the Build-A-Bear. Like, I don't know if it's Girl Scout. I think he just has a Girl Scout thing on him. But apparently this is called Spring Frog. There were kind of a lot listed. There's like 300 listed, but there's still 53 sold. And some of them are like there's one that sold for $30. That has little pajamas on there. So I don't know. I feel like they'll probably cost like $2 and we can maybe get 7 or 8 for them and whatnot. So we'll get that. Might pass on this OGO bag too. It's got a little stain on the right there, a little stain behind right there, and there's a lot of just like peeling coming off. I'm still gonna get my Martha Stewart thing though, even though it's heavy. There's 67 of them listed, roughly. And none sold on ours, so I'm gonna pass on that.
Ooh, you have an awesome kavu here.
Yep, I found that one.
Nice.
And I found some Germex champagne toast.
So we're going through our stuff, organizing for checkout, and lo and behold, my blanket is messed up.
It's like right on the seam.
I'm so sad.
I guess it would be easy to fix.
Okay, check this thing out though. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
That is pretty cool.
I feel like it might still be worth it, actually.
I just wish they wouldn't weigh it. Maybe they won't. Maybe just ask them, like, hey.
We'll see. We'll see what they say.
This would probably be like $8 or $10. Are the I've got like 3 of these paintings.
Yeah,
All of it on there, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I saw those paintings over there. I went, somebody's gonna get a treasure, man.
There's some of the lighter ones.
This way, so
You can do that over here. You want those?
yeah,
Get
just
that
I
photo
just want to
with
know
the
what that
blanket.
weighs.
This right here is got 50 pounds so far.
I got one more bag over here. I'm gonna guess 60.
8 pounds. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want that. No.
That's $59, 59 pounds. 111.
11. Yeah, an 8-pound blanket, that would be what, like $16?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too expensive. Maybe one day we'll get the $1 blankets back. This is crazy. Literally like $15 and some change for a ripped blanket.
I know.
Ain't nobody ever gonna buy that. That's more than blankets cost at the regular Goodwill. Blankets at the regular Goodwills here are set price. They're like $3.99 or something, $4.99. So a blanket doesn't sell at the regular Goodwill, then it goes to the bins, and then they try to sell it for 4 times as much. We gotta check on our duck sauce. Oh no, I don't see it. I don't see the duck sauce. I think they cleaned.
Did they really?
I guess.
It's going.
The duck sauce has been an integral part of this channel for the last 3 months. Headed into the booth, we've got a different batch of soap to switch out for the day. I've got a couple books. We actually sold a book last week in the booth, so that was cool. I got the mason jar painting. It's got, what do you think is in there? Tomato sauce? It's got tomatoes at the bottom.
Yeah, tomato sauce.
I think it's tomato sauce. And then I got this little basket as well as our old DC cards. I just got to make sure these are still in the system with our old barcodes. All right, let's see here. Trying to figure out which soaps we've sold. Okay, so we sold a sugar plum and we sold a cherry almond.
You didn't have more than that there?
Maybe, yeah, there was
There was at least
1, 2, 3, 4,
two,
5.
Right?
Yeah, so we sold 2 sugar plum and we sold 1, yeah, because we sold 3 soaps this week. So 2 sugar plum and 1 cherry almond.
Yeah.
We sold one of our atlases, the atlas that I picked up.
$7.99, right?
Yep. So one of those,
And then the bike.
and we sold the bike. Yep. And we sold the big wash tub thing at the bottom. I just went up to the cash register to make sure these DC cards still ring up for $1 in our new booth, and they do. And as you notice, we got the gumball machine. They've agreed to let us move it up here to the very front of the store. So I got to add some more toys in here. Maybe I feel like we should put a label on this one so people know that it's Sour Mike and Ike's. I also got to bring our key because I haven't checked it in like 2 months. Maybe there's some money in there. But yeah, these are these vintage DC Comics cards. I just put them in a whole little sleeve here. They're just $1 a piece. We got them like there's some Wonder Woman, Vixen, a lot of like really obscure things that I don't Nuklon, Deadline. I don't know. I figure people might come in here and just want to grab one. They're only big Barda. Grab one for $1. I think it is important to have like cheap things in your booth just for people to kind of grab if they want to support the booth seller but without spending a ton of money, you know. So since we started the shelf, we've sold 3 hot sauces and we've sold 3 bars of soap. We've sold the bike thing, the little miniature bicycle that was on the top shelf. We sold the they put it in as hot tub, but it's like an old tin wash tub down on the bottom shelf. That sold for $40. We sold the book, which was the other old atlas we had, and I think that's it. I think that's it. So pretty good. We've already made enough to, the rent for this whole shelf is only $50 a month. So we've already made enough to cover rent at least. So we still got 2 weeks to sell some more stuff. So lately when we've made a video about our booth, which we've kind of talked about a lot since we switched from the booth to the shelf, we get a lot of comments from you guys giving us advice on how to make the booth better, like add lights, add a big sign or whatever. One guy said we should add a big neon sign that says like stop and smell the soaps or whatever. And I do agree that that probably would get more people to stop and smell the soap, but a custom neon sign is hundreds, if not $1,000 or more. So I just don't think it's really worth it to put all that effort in. Even if we spend $1,000 on making our booth as pretty and eye-catching as it can possibly be, and we increase our soap sales by like 100 times, like we've sold 3 soaps in our booth since we went to the shelf. We could increase that by 100, selling 300 soaps, and that still wouldn't be as much as we've sold on Whatnot in the last 3 weeks. Like we're selling a ton of soap on Whatnot. So it's just like the booth is just still really something we're just doing to have something else to talk about on the channel. It's not really meant to be something super profitable. You know, we're happy with how the booth is now. If we could sell, you know, 3 to 5 soaps a week, that'd be pretty okay with us. So I appreciate all of your advice and opinions. I just don't think the booth is really something that we want to invest a ton of time and money into. It's just something we're just kind of half-heartedly doing just to have something else to keep us busy. But in other news, we have sold several items from today's video already, most notably the Martha Stewart burlap tree skirt that I got. It was a little bit heavier than I thought. We probably ended up paying about $10 or so for it, but we did sell it today on Whatnot for 25 bucks plus shipping, so that's pretty good. We also sold the Columbia vest, like the women's puffer vest that Haley found. That one went for like $17, I think. And we sold a couple other little plushies and things like that. So we spent like $111 at the bins in today's video, and we probably already made like 40 to 50 bucks, but we still have probably 85% of this stuff left over. So I think what we're going to do going forward is commit to doing a big Whatnot show every Monday night. Mondays work really well for us because we don't have anything else going on personally. Kim usually works Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if we do a big show on Monday nights, that will give her something to ship on Tuesday, and then we can finish it up Wednesday or whatever. So I think that's what we're going to do. So I'll go ahead and schedule the next like 3 to 4 weeks of Whatnot shows every Monday night, probably at like 7 p.m. Eastern time. And that's going to be our big day of the week to liquidate most of the stuff that we find, you know, in our weekly, bi-weekly trips to the Goodwill bins. But I don't know if it's bi-weekly. Does bi-weekly mean 2 times a week or once every 2 weeks? I don't know. Oh, hey, Haley's here. Hey, Haley. Stanley. He's definitely eating something. Our backyard is fenced in all around, but I guess the fence is not tall enough to keep the deer out. We saw a coyote back here one time too. Stanley, I really wish you guys were here because like I said, this weather is just absolutely perfect. I think it's probably like 70 degrees exactly right now. I'm not hot, I'm not cold. If I could choose to be this temperature for the rest of my life, I would. Stanley, stop eating whatever you're eating and come here. Stanley, what do you have to say for yourself? Hey, don't. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys this, but we have this cord, this electrical outlet thing that like hangs down from the ceiling, but it's like up there on the wrong side of the warehouse. And so when we use this to plug our computer in to like run our Whatnot shows or whatever, we have to pull this, and it's just like a long cord that like runs along the width of the warehouse. It's kind of dangerous. We trip over it sometimes. And so we hired our neighbor who's an electrical contractor to, I was just asking him if he could move it to the other side, but instead of moving it, he just added a new piece of wood and then added us another one over there that drops straight down in our Whatnot table. That was so nice, so convenient. Now we have 2 plugs and we're not tripping over either one of them. So I mentioned earlier that the soap business was doing well. We've sold 600 or 700 bars. Very small percentage of those were sold at our booth. Everything else was sold on Whatnot. And we started this whole endeavor like maybe 7 weeks ago or so as just an experiment to try to find something that we could sell on a continual basis, something that was consumable, something that people could buy, use up, and then come back and buy more. And so far it's worked very well. Again, 4 or 5 bars, whatever, in the booth, but on Whatnot in the last 7 weeks, we've sold about 700 bars. The average cost per bar when you buy the soap, the box, the front and back labels, not including our labor of putting it all together, is about $2.40. And I would say Our average selling price is probably like $7 a bar. We've experimented with selling individual bars, 2-packs and 3-packs and whatnot. And really, no matter how we do it, it usually averages out the same. Sometimes we sell single bars for 12 bucks, and sometimes we sell a 3-pack for $15, you know. So overall, I think about $7 per bar is accurate. So after whatnot fees and the cost of the soap, I'd say we probably profit $3 to $4 per bar that we sell. And again, we've sold 600 or 700 bars since we started 7 weeks ago. So I guess that would be 100 bars per week on average, with an average profit of say $4 per bar. So 400 bucks a week selling soap. That's pretty good. And I really like the process of ordering the new scents, getting them, like building the boxes, putting the soap in the box, putting the labels on the front and the back. That mindless busy work, I really enjoy that process. So we'll just be listening to an audiobook or watching TV or something, just building soaps, and it's really nice. This is our current inventory selection. Haley spent some time out here kind of getting everything labeled and organized. We're just going through and selling stuff, trying to figure out which scents perform best. It's just difficult selling soap online because people generally buy soap based on like feel and smell, and obviously you don't have that aspect when you sell it on whatnot. So the soaps that tend to sell best are the ones that we can easily describe to our viewers. So like this is a new one, it's called Blueberry Muffin, and I'm telling you, it smells exactly like a blueberry muffin. Like not just blueberry, but a muffin. I don't know how they do it, but it's a very good soap. So that one's easy to describe because everybody knows what a blueberry muffin smells like. But then you have other ones, like this is called Founders. It's more of a masculine scent. It's the one I use personally in the shower right now, but it's really hard to describe other than just saying it's like a good masculine soap. It still sells well, but the ones that we can confidently say like, hey, this is raspberry lemonade. This smells like raspberry lemonade. People are much more willing to spend $5 or $6 on that than a random, like we have one called Founders. No, wait, this one is Founders. We have one called Defender or something. And it's also masculine soap, but that one's like really hard to describe. So we have sold it, but I'm probably not going to buy that one anymore just because it's hard to sell. I do think putting soaps in our booth is a way to get like a more accurate representation of what people like, because people can actually go and smell it and buy the ones they like. So far it seems like Sugar Plum Fairies is good because we sold 2 of those last week, but I just don't know if that's enough data to really make a good final judgment. Maybe we'll put something in our booth like, hey, smell all of them and vote for what you think is best. Like have a little booklet there so people can write down what they like. That way you don't have to buy it and people can still give us their opinion. So I don't know, we'll figure it out. But so far the soap business is going really well. It's fun, it's profitable. People, the customers that are buying it are liking it, and it's actually become a really like strong portion of our reselling income for the last several weeks. So I don't know if it'll go on forever, but so far so good, and we'll keep going as long as people keep buying it. But I think that will do it for today's video. I know it was kind of all over the place today, but just want to shake things up. I mean, we love going to the Goodwill bins, we love going to the flea market, but I don't want you guys to ever get bored of that, so we try to make our videos as interesting as possible while also staying true to our roots as resellers. If you have a reselling YouTube channel, there's really only so many types of videos you can make. Just go buy stuff to resell it in different methods. And we do have some regular thrift stores here, and you know, we've tried storage units and stuff in the past, but the bins is just always pretty good. Like not always as good as, you know, the best times, but still always pretty good. I mean, $111 for all that stuff today was definitely a great deal. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any ideas on what we can do in the future for another video on the channel, definitely drop a comment down below. Let us know what you'd like to see us tackle going into the future. But thank you guys so much for watching. You're the best, and we will catch you on the next one.